Hey, world, how you doing? My name is Corey,
Oh, I'm Bahati.
and we're a young married couple, and we feel like we can help other young married couples with our experiences. But y'all have to know us first. So here are a couple icebreaker questions or get to know you
Get
questions.
to know us questions.
Yeah. What type of music do you like?
Um, I like R&B music. He always talks about how old I am because I like old school
She
music,
was
but
born in the '60s, man. I'm telling you.
blame my parents. Anyway, yeah.
I like anything that's live and soulful. If have that, I can vibe all day. What's your favorite meal to eat and favorite meal to cook?
Well, I don't like to cook. However, I do sometimes. I don't even know if I have a favorite meal. I guess I do spaghetti.
Yeah,
All right. My favorite meal to eat. I don't know. I like food, but I don't know. Sushi, but we don't cook it. So,
I
and
like.
French fries.
Well, I like food, so I like to cook lasagna. I think that's one of my favorite dishes to cook. But I really want to expand on cook home cooked meals. I want to be the best at it.
You're good at barbecuing,
That's true, but
grilling,
thank you.
whatever you wanted to
What is your
call.
biggest pet peeve?
As far as what though?
That's anything. That's like, what's your biggest pet peeve?
Well, people who know me know that my biggest pet peeve are people in general. Um, 'Cause I don't know. People annoy me, but it's weird because I like people, but I don't. I know that doesn't make sense. And I didn't answer the question. So I don't know. A lot of stuff, everything annoys me.
I hate to be rushed, and I hate to be late.
Yeah, he hates to be late.
I hate to be late. And I like when we have to be somewhere. Some people like to like leave just enough time. I like to be there. You know.
No, but it depends on where we're going. Like, if it's somewhere that it doesn't matter, like a get together or just like hanging at somebody's house, I feel no need to be on time. Like, you're not supposed to be on time for that. But if it's something that matters, I'm pretty much on time. Like work, I'm always on time for work.
She's lucky because we never been late. Like when she rushed me, like we rushing to get somewhere, we never late. But it just like
But that's how it usually happens, though. Like when you rush to get somewhere, you end up getting there when you're supposed to.
I like to be cool selling because one I feel like when I'm rushed, them beads on their forehead start to come in, and it's like it ain't stopping. Uh,
Anyway,
what's your celebrity crush? Ooh, ooh.
um, so I don't know if it's not a crush.
Well,
Okay, so I like Idris Elba, but just for his accent. Um, Paul Walker, rest in
that's it. That's a dude from the first dude. That's a dude from Taken.
peace. He was one of the ones from Fast and Furious and
Yeah, the
Taken.
white dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't really have a
the
crush
dude,
like that though.
the dude from Stomp the Yard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I forgot about him. See, that's what I'm saying. Um, what's his name
I
again?
don't know.
Uh,
Knucklehead. I don't
no,
know.
no, 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 no,
I
no,
don't know his
no.
real name.
I used
You ain't my crush.
Columbus Short. Him. I forgot about him, so I don't know if I can count that one.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I don't have a one. I don't know. I'm weird. Everybody like Halle Berry and all that stuff. I like the fat version of Faith Evans. Yeah, the fat version.
that's not nice.
Well, she lost weight.
Yeah, but you shouldn't say it like that.
Well, I mean,
The thicker side of
the
Faith
thicker
Evans.
side of Faith Evans and Eva Mendez. Ooh, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. How did we meet?
Um, when we worked together,
Yeah.
that was how we initially met. Like, how did we just meet, or like how did we
I guess
get together, like
I
become a
I'm
couple?
I'm guess yeah as a couple because
Okay.
when we met we wasn't we just hey how you doing we
Well,
worked
when we
together.
met, we worked together, so it was a work relationship, and then
Yeah,
I was in a relationship, so at the time,
yeah, we don't condone cheating. Nope.
boo to that relationship. Anyway, um, so we met. Well, how we got together. So one of my friends, um, he t- he told her that he liked me and so forth and so on. I didn't believe him because I felt that it was random, and I don't like random things. So I guess that's another pet peeve to answer that previous question. But and so eventually they got me to hang out with them like as a group. It was quite a few of us hanging out, and then it just progressed from there.
That's her side of the story. I think she saw short, well dressed young man. She was like,
Why you say short though?
cause most women like tall, skinny men.
But that has nothing to do with.
Anyway, she saw me and I was, she was like, ooh, look at that handsome man. No, all jokes aside, her side it's the truth. It's the truth.
I did think he was well dressed though, and I would compliment him anyway before we got together.
Yeah. How
And he
do
has a good personality.
how do we know that we was the one? Like
How do we know that each other was the one?
Yeah, she the smart one.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those things where you just know, and I know that doesn't say much, but I don't know when. So I guess whatever I asked for in a man, ask God for in a man, and just FYI, you have to be very specific when you're asking for what you want in a partner, significant other, whatever. Because of course he's gonna give you what you want, and he's gonna give you some things that you don't want. But so to answer the question, but when I was able to, I guess, check off my list, that was when I knew. And he says I kind of put him through a test. I don't know, maybe subconsciously.
A long one.
Subconsciously, I
A long
did.
one.
Because you don't want to repeat past relationships, of course, or you're never gonna find anyone if you keep repeating the same thing. You need to learn from your past so you can grow. Anywho,
The back off go for her answer was the test. How long I gonna stay for the test? Like the test was pretty long for me. Uh, the things that we done, the simple things, and I have fun with, and
what did we do?
with the games together, and actually, like she not a sports person, and she done things just like appease me, make sure I was having fun, and she get uncomfortable a little bit, but she did stuff, and I don't know, it just like she said, we just know when you genuine happy. You just happy all the time when you with her, and knowing that you're all right. You don't have nothing. Watch your back over. So that was cool to me. So, yeah. What was the biggest thing that you had to change while in a relationship?
You go first. Let me think.
Mine was selfless, not selfish. Selfless. It's not all about me. It wasn't all about me, and I'm spoiled. So I thought everything was about me. And when being in a relationship, it's not about you anymore. It's about us. It's go from you to us. So that's the biggest thing that in compromise. That was like I gave you two. So yeah.
What was the question?
What was the biggest thing you had to change?
Oh yeah. Okay. Definitely having to consider someone else feelings, um, because there's a difference between. Or is, I don't want to answer a future question. Is it a future question?
No.
Okay.
No.
So there's a difference. Sorry, there's a difference between boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, than being married.
We will talk about that later.
But just I don't know, compromise. Just considering someone else, because once you become married, you can't make big decisions without considering the other person. Even if it's like the smallest thing, like what are we gonna eat tonight? So it's like you can't just stop by the store on your way home and get you something and not get the other person something to eat. So it's just small things.
Yeah.
I don't know if that really truly answered the question. That's a tough one. You have to really think about that one. But I guess to wrap it up,
Yeah.
someone else's.
Last question.
I know features.
What do you do to help to keep a strong relationship? What do we do? What do we do to keep a strong relationship?
We try to pray together as much as possible. That sometimes doesn't happen every day, of course, because we get preoccupied with life. But that's no excuse. So praying together is very important if you two are spiritual. Doesn't matter what your denomination is. We try to do like devotionals. We read Gary Chapman's 5 love languages or languages of love, which I thought we had down here, but we don't. And well, so kudos to him. It was my idea to read the book. He actually read the whole book, and I kind of read. I don't even know if I read half of it. I probably read a third of it. But so, good job for him reading the entire book. But that's a good book to read so you can learn your significant other, spouse, partner, whatever's love language. That way, your relationship can grow, because you might think that you are addressing their needs, but you're probably addressing your needs, if that makes sense. Like if you don't read the book and you don't know your person's language of love, what you're gonna do, how can I explain this? You're gonna do what you need for yourself, if that makes sense. So like my love language is acts of service, and so I found that I would do things for him. So whatever falls under that realm of acts of service, that's what I would do for him until I learned that his love language is affection. And I thought you had another one, but it's mainly that one. And vice versa. So before reading the book, he didn't know or really
Understand it.
Yeah, that just acts of service just by doing something that makes me happy, washing the dishes without me having to ask, taking out the trash, whatever. But his is affection, so he would give me affection, and I'm not as affectionate as he is. So it's like I didn't need that, but that's what he was giving me because that's his love language. And I know I said a lot, and I probably rambled, but I hope that made sense.
She hit all the notes that I wanted to say, except one. I listen to old couples that been married for a while. Some other couples that's younger than me, and their mistakes. And that's one of the reasons that we feel like we can help other people with this, and because marriage is hard. It's a test. Testing your, you have to work for it. If you really want to marry, I heard the phrase marriage is just a name on a piece of paper. I used to say that, but it's hard, and you have to work at it. In order to be successful at it, you got to learn everything. Like you got to learn a lot. You got through experience and put your work in.
Yeah.
So.
Can I add something?
Sure.
And also, don't take advice from single people. Like, if you're married, don't take advice from someone that's not married because they don't know. It's not the same thing. Even if they've been married and divorced,
they didn't put the work in.
That's questionable too because unless I don't know, I would take advice from a married person whose relationship I feel is a model for me. Not just take their advice just because, but if I see that their relationship is something that I would want ours to strive for or whatever, yeah. But I don't take advice much.
She don't like people.
No, I know what I should do.
But yeah, so comment below.
Yes, comment below, subscribe to his channel. It's going to be his channel, and I will make an appearance every now and again. So if you have any questions or topics that you want us to discuss, just put them down below and give us a thumbs up.
Peace.
Bye.